Namaste, welcome to Becca Holmes Yoga. My name is Becca. Today we are doing a throat chakra energizing practice. So we'll get into the neck and the shoulders, and this is really to just release any energy and tension you might be holding in this whole area. We know we hold stress in our shoulders, and a lot of people don't realize this, but we hold a lot of stress in our throat chakra, which prevents us from speaking our truth and also listening. And we really need to focus on this, especially during pregnancy, birth, and new motherhood, so that we can ask for help, so that we can listen to our intuition. So let's get into it. Bring yourself into a comfortable seated posture, anywhere that you can sit for the duration of this short practice, and it's going to be mostly breathing and all stretches in this area. So everything upper body. So whatever seat you pick, it doesn't matter as long as you can move this region. So find your comfortable seat. You may want to be lifted up with a prop, maybe a block or a cushion or a pillow. You might also be sitting on your shins with your knees bent. Hands rest down on your lap or your knees, palms facing down. Let your eyes rest closed when you're ready. And just begin to tune into your breath. With each exhale, can you release any tension and sink a little deeper into your mat, letting the earth hold you and support you? And then we'll take 5 rounds of breath using Ujjayi breath. So this is the breath that is really cleansing to the throat chakra because it is warming. And so you'll feel this breath in your throat. So just exhale from your mouth as if you're fogging up a window. And then feel that constriction in your throat. And then do that same thing breathing in. So you can kind of feel that there's a little heat in the throat. Now we're going to do that same thing with our lips closed so that we're breathing through our nose. So it's a little more active than just a regular breath in and out through the nose. So once you've found that rhythm, go ahead and rest again, close the eyes. And then for a count of 5, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose using that Ujjayi breath. Keep breathing, and as you do, bring your awareness to your throat, and then notice if there's anything bubbling up that you feel like you want to say, or anything that you, all of a sudden, your intuition's talking to you. So just be aware, and don't judge it, don't overthink it, but if anything comes, hold on to it, and maybe don't like pass those thoughts off like you normally would, or like these things coming up that you might feel like saying. So that might be the energy working, and keep that in mind throughout this practice. Let's take 5 more breaths like this together. And then when you're ready, blink the eyes open. Whew, even though like my mouth is closed, I get a little bit of cotton mouth there. I'm also filming outside where it's quite warm, but please, as always, keep water nearby during prenatal yoga. Okay, this second breath exercise I learned from one of my teachers, Ali Van Fossen. And it's a throat chakra energizing pranayama. So you're gonna link your fingers together like this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the hands underneath the chin, and then we're going to inhale through the nose as we squeeze our elbows together and push our chin back. So it looks like this. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna exhale through the mouth as we return this down in a ha. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again slower. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Okay, and so we're gonna do that kind of quick. So it's that's the rhythm, and we'll do about 10 of these together, okay? And if you need to go a little faster or slower, again, always keep your own movement. And if this feels like it's a little too heating, if you're further along in your pregnancy, just continue the slower breathing. So if you're probably closer to the end of your 3rd trimester, I'd recommend sticking with the Ujjayi breath. Okay, let's begin. Hands underneath, inhale, exhale, 9 more. And then let the hands rest in the lap, eyes closed, and then breathe naturally. Again, let that kind of stir and settle. See if there's anything that you're hearing, anything that you feel like you want to be saying. And let's begin to bring some movement into the practice. So starting with neck rolls, drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale as the left ear comes over to the left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And then keep this flowing. Finding your own rhythm of breath, fast or slow. And then hold over towards the right. For a little deeper stretch, you can rest the right hand over the top of the head. 3 breaths. And then release that hand back to the lap as you bring it over to the left. Left arm can rest over the right side of the head. 3 breaths on this side. And release, bringing the head back to center. And now we'll do some shoulder work. So just bring the shoulders in a roll. Shoulders come up, squeeze them towards the ears, and then squeeze the shoulder blades together and then release. So it might feel kind of tight, and seems counterintuitive, but trust me, you're squeezing that tension out. Inhale up, exhale, release. And then switch directions. And then release. You can shake it out a little. And now bring your right arm across your body, and your left arm comes to that right shoulder, and then just pulling it and then holding here for 5 breaths. And you can find that Ujjayi breath again, continuing to focus on all of this energy that we're releasing in the throat and shoulder area. And release. Move to the other side. So left arm comes across, right hand to left shoulder. 3 breaths. And release, shake that out if you need to. And now eagle arms. So we're gonna open the arms wide and then bring them in. One arm goes over the other, crossing around the elbows. And you're gonna link your hands together. So you might be the back of the hands to the back of the hands, or you might link even further around and have your palms touching. Either one works. And then here we're going to lift so that the forearms are as parallel with the mat as possible. And then pulling the hands up and away from the face. Sitting up nice and tall, pulling up from the crown of the head up towards the sky. Hold here 3 breaths. And then exhale, slowly unwind and open the arms back up. Stretching the chest as you do, taking your time here, opening up your face towards the sky. And then exhale, release. And now other side, inhale, opening again. Exhale, opposite arm over. Is that the right one that I just did? Okay, yeah. Sometimes I do the same one twice. And then again, backs of the hands together or link them around palm to palm. Sitting up tall, roots grounding down, crown of the head comes upward, and then hands lift up and away from the head, feeling the back and the shoulders stretch across the upper back. 3 breaths here. And again, unwinding, releasing, opening the arms, stretching the chest, gaze lifts forward and up. Big breath in. Exhale as you release. And then take any other movements you might need to loosen into the shoulders. And then we're going to finish this short practice with a 5-minute meditation where we're really going to focus on listening. So when you think throat chakra, you mostly think speaking, right? But in order to speak and know our truth, we have to know what it is. So we have to listen to our intuition. So throat chakra, third eye chakra, obviously connected. This whole line is all connected, as you can see from this series. And of course, I will link the playlist to the entire chakra series below. So that being said, join me in this seat, adjust if you need to, and we will sit here for 5 minutes in contemplation with our intuition and also connecting with your baby. So if you feel anything come through, just sit with it. Again, don't overthink it, but don't dismiss anything either. Whatever comes, trust your intuition. And this might be a handy one to have a journal after, so you can take some notes about what comes up. And then feel free to take this into a longer meditation, but in about 5 minutes, I'll close out the practice together.
As we come into our final minute of this meditation together, if your mind has wandered, let it wander. And again, maybe trust that intuition, trust where it's wandering to. And begin to collect any thoughts or feelings that may have come up from your baby about your needs, about your feelings, anything that might be coming up for you. Go ahead and collect those thoughts and maybe be ready to journal them or bring them into the rest of your day. And let's bring the hands to heart center. Slowly blink the eyes open. And then take one big breath in through the nose, and we're going to sigh out the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me today in this throat chakra energizing practice. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything I can create for you, any practices that you really need, please let me know in the comments, and I would love to know how far along you are and how your pregnancy is going. I'm so excited. I always get so excited for pregnancy and babies. And then one last thing, I would love for you to have my free week-by-week pregnancy journal. So I'm super proud of this. I created this from scratch. This has journal prompts, it has chakras, it has philosophy lessons, a posture for every week, it has an affirmation for every week. There's so much good stuff in it, and it goes for 52 weeks. So it covers all 3 trimesters plus your 4th trimester, and it's free to download. Free PDF journal. The link will be in the description. I would love for you to have that free gift. And again, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.